I was in AOE about 5 years ago, and one of the first people that I saw some of Neil's content, and I thought I want to do more of this. So I signed up to the Amazon bandwagon and loved it. And I had a coach, Pippa. I'm not sure if she's still there. I think she's moved on to her own business now. And eventually I joined Inner Circle, and I think I left AOE probably around when COVID hit. And I think that's because I needed to pivot with my business. A lot of you probably experienced, if you had Amazon businesses then in COVID, any of your stock in the States, mine was non-essential stock, so it didn't get prioritized. I also got hit with massive shipping bills. So my freight went up, tripled, quadrupled in some cases. So it wasn't feasible. I wasn't even going to break even. I was just going to lose lots of money. So I had to rethink the whole Amazon proposition, and I didn't want to withdraw from my business as I knew my product. I believed in my product. I knew what it could do. So I decided to pivot. There's that word. So I wanted to concentrate back in the domestic market. And Amazon Australia was just starting to pick up some momentum. But I decided to fully invest, go all in my own website and Shopify. I do have a marketing background. I worked in marketing. I've been in marketing for years, probably 20 years now. So it did stand me in good stead, set up my own Shopify web store. And then I went into research. I spoke to loads of people, different coaches. And I think probably at that time, I thought AOE couldn't help me on that journey because it was all Amazon focused. And I knew that if I wanted to stay in business, I had to shift from Amazon and look at other platforms. So I decided to invest in my own platform in Shopify. And I just got the basic Shopify plan. I had some imagery, my Amazon imagery, which I then repurposed and put on my Shopify website. And then I set about building a Shopify website, which obviously it's very straightforward. You can buy a number of themes. I set it up, it was very basic. And then I started to look at what advertising or how I could convert people coming to my website. So that was a few years ago now. 3 or 4 years ago now. So that's been a bit of a journey. And I've sort of come out the other side. I know a lot about Shopify, about plugins, apps, how to make it work. Facebook ads is my jam. So I run a lot of Facebook ads. That was a few years ago, and now my business turns over just in the Australian and New Zealand market. I'm in apparel. So it turns over close to $1 million in sales now per year. And that's not to say it's been an easy road. It's not. And I've had a few rocky bumps and overcapitalized and undercapitalized and all sorts of things. So now to get to this point, and it's still so much more to do. But I've been in the business now for this business 5.5 years, and I know what works, and I know I've got all the tools to scale now, and go from there. So it's been a real journey. So coming back into AOE now, and I know many of you know your Amazon product inside out and what you can do. If you've got a really strong product, you've got good reviews, you know where you can go. If you want to go onto a different platform in Australia, Shopify, I totally recommend Shopify for doing that. It's very easy. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to work it out. And the most important thing is that you've got more control. You've got control over the content that you publish, about your customer service operations. You've got control over your email marketing list, which is one of the most important marketing tools you'll have. I mean, I tend to send out at least one email a week. I've got lots of funnels going on, and I've got lots of different email marketing automations going on that trigger automatically. So it's been a process and it's an art, but all of that helps to build the business and scale it to where you want to go to next.
That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of professional e-commerce sellers right here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. $50 million, holy crap. If you'd like to find out more about what we do and how we can help you build your own e-commerce business too, get off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.